so today we're going to focus on just the formulas for volume of solids, and you're given the formulas right there at the top of your paper. So you've got volume equals base times height. So that's for a prism and a cylinder. Now note here it says B, the capital B, represents area of the base. So we've done that before when we just did surface area. We had that capital B. The capital B is the same thing here, area of the base. Then we have our pyramid and our cone formula, 1/3 times base times height. And then for a sphere, it's 4/3 pi r cubed, so using the radius there. So number one, find the volume of the prism. So we have a rectangular prism here. So volume equals base times height. Now off to the side here, let's find area of the base. So the base, looking at the shape here, we have a rectangle. So area of the base is, base times height. So 7 times 3, which is 21. So that represents the area of the base here. So volume equals 21. Now the height is still the height of the prism. So how tall is the prism is 4 centimeters. So if we multiply those together, you get 84 centimeters cubed. So that's a little bit different here where you have cubed. So surface area and area, you're talking about the outsides. Volume is talking about the inside of this prism. So if I wanted to fill this up with water, it's how much water can I put in, how much can it hold. So it's 84 centimeters cubed. Okay, number two, find the volume of the oblique cylinder. So oblique just means it's leaning to the side here. It's not straight up and down like a can of corn. So let's use our formula. We have volume equals base times height for a cylinder. So off to the side here, I'm going to find area of the base. So the base is a circle. There's our circle. So area of a circle is pi r squared. So pi times, our diameter is 8, which means radius is 4. So area of the circle would be, I'm going to leave it as 16 pi. So volume equals 16 pi for B. And now we need to find the height. So it gives us this 13 here, but that's not how tall the cylinder is. So this piece here, this slanted part is 13, and they give you that this is 5. So we can find what h is. Now you could use Pythagorean theorem, or if you remember your special right triangles, this is a 5, 12, 13 triangle. So the height is 12. So I'm going to plug that in my calculator and find the volume. 16 pi times 12, 603.19 inches cubed. Okay, the next one. Find the volume of the square pyramid. So volume equals 1/3 base times height. So again, over here, I'm going to find B. So I look at the base and I see that it's an 8 by 8 square. So here's the base. So area equals base times height, which means I have 8 times 8, so 64. So don't get confused with the height of the pyramid. We want the height of the base. So volume equals 1/3 times 64 times the height of the pyramid, which is 10. So I'm going to put that in my calculator. 213.33 feet cubed. Find the volume of the cone. So this is the same formula to begin with. Volume equals 1/3 base times height. So our base here is a circle. So area equals pi r squared for a circle. So pi times 6 squared. Again, I'm going to leave it 36 pi. So volume equals 1/3 times 36 pi. And they gave us the height of the cone is 10. So I'll put that in there. So volume is 376.99 centimeters cubed. And the last one, find the volume of a sphere with a radius 8 centimeters. So volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. So I'm going to plug in the radius is the only thing you have to plug in here. And put all that in my calculator. So 4/3 pi times 8 cubed. And I got 2,144.66 centimeters cubed. Okay, so you're going to be given the worksheet now. You should be able to get most of it done in class today since the notes were pretty short. So it looks like this. Make sure that you show your work so if you're messing up, I can see where you're going wrong. So write out the formula and then fill in everything that you know.